wade sensing. So my wade sensors seem to have stopped working. Now the wade sensors is part of the parking sensor system. Now not only did my wade sensors stop working, when I looked into it, and you'll see in a minute, I'll do a bit of video, the parking sensors at the front had stopped working. Now the error message that comes up, parking sensors blocked, is a bit erratic, and it's something that I think Land Rover could improve on, and I may well do a video on improvements on the Pivi Pro system Land Rover could make. So where are we now? So now I've had to book it into the dealer. I've put some basic diagnostics on it. I can't see the diagnostics for the wade sensing and the stuff I've got. So I have got a wade sensor on order, and I will swap it into both of them to see if that fixes it, but I'm waiting for that to come. So at the moment I'm stuck without wade sensors, which, let's be honest, it's not the end of the world. So we're looking at the problem I thought I had the other day with the wade sensors. So I went to play around. I was going to try and trick the wade sensors to force the car into extended mode on my vlog video the other day, and we noticed that the wade sensors didn't work, and I'll try and show you the problem now. So if you go on to here and you click OK, now you get this. Now this message doesn't always pop up, I'll show you. So it does quite clearly come up and say the wade sensor is not available. Okay, but let me just show you. Now when I start the car, you get a different error message. If I go to the home and you select wade, you don't get the error message here. You get this wade sensing currently not available. So if you're experiencing problems, it's interesting because it would actually be helpful, because most people start the car, don't just put the ignition on without starting it like I just did. Another interesting thing, if you've got a problem with your wade sensors or parking sensors, when you go into drive and your camera system comes up, activate the camera system, if you've got this red border around your screen, can you see that? If I zoom in, let me try and zoom in. Ooh. You see you've got the red border. That red border signifies there is a fault with my parking sensor system, so you shouldn't have that red border around. Now I think the whole parking sensors, originally I was thinking maybe it was a wade sensor problem, but I think it's actually thrown the whole parking sensor system out. Now that could be a module or a sensor or the wiring. So, but I will show you, I've just quickly popped the back off the mirror cover here, and the wade sensor is snuggled in here. So this is the wade sensor connector, and it's underneath here. So you've got there's actually quite a lot in this mirror. There's a camera here, you've got the welcome light here, you can see shining my finger, and then next to that, in front of that, you can see that big round area there. That is the parking sensor. Now that shines down. Now if you fit side steps on, which we are planning on doing, we may limit our wade sensor, because obviously it's pointing sort of straight down here at the side of the car and it's looking at the ground here. So my first area concern is where we went wading the other day, we have got a connector at the front under here. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to raise the air suspension and turn the wheel, and I'm going to pop this cover under here and just check the parking sensor connector, because the main connector, the loom connector, comes from the car, and there's a big connector under here that's got all the parking sensor connectors on it, and I'm just wondering if that's full of water, so we'll have a look. So yeah, if you remove the wheel arch liner there, which is only a few clips, we've done the video on that. This is the offending connector here. This is the, or maybe offending, I'm judging here. This is the connector I want to look at. So we'll unplug this connector here and have a look if we replug and plug this one, whether there's anything that looks evidence of water ingress. Okay, so we've checked that. I've put a bit of contact cleaner on that and we've cleaned that. So let's go and have a look whether that's cleared the fault. You've got to be in the on-road mode to see the... Now interestingly, we haven't got the red thing now, so let me just check that again. Let me just put it back into park. We do appear to have front parking sensors now. Let's go back to the home. So the wade sensing is currently not available. We haven't got that message that says the wade sensor's blocked.